Oh, the moment that we've been waiting for. Also, LOL. We got 69. I have been a little bit late to uploading this one, but I have also not been spoiled anything, which is literally the best thing ever. So we're gonna kind of skim through a lot of this parts so that we can at least just understand what's going on. But this is the official reaction of Live Letter 69, so let's get it. I'm gonna try to like just skim through what I can and hopefully not like overdo it so we don't, you know, skip over the important bits. So let's just see. Okay, cool. Let's see. We're quick skimming. Like as soon as I see something about like the change from like them talking to like screenplay, then that's a change, right? But for right now, let me see. All I saw was an Endwalker title screen in the background, so I was just like, okay. Also, he has this Alexander McQueen sweater, and he's balling. Meanwhile, just straight up just text Warrior of Light, I'm with it. Okay. I don't know. I see nothing so far. So we'll find out.
言ってましたすごいみんな笑っちゃいますね笑っちゃうぐらいでストレートだよっていう話をしたところですねはい I
can't even imagine what they're gonna do with this, especially considering that like it's all brand new stuff. Like there's no continuation from the end of Endwalker. It's a brand new experience of whatever. I'll put money that they'll at least explain like content, maybe like a hint of changes of things to come, but they'll at least tell us like the name of the patch, which makes total sense. And I guess they'll make the newfound adventure. Look at this yo, look at the screen for this. This is so sick. I love that you know what I love is that it's every single evolution of the Warrior of Light throughout like 1.0 to the end. And this is the 7.0 version of it. So what is it? You've got 6, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
YouTube だとちょっと遅れてくるんですけど、当たってます。
I mean, the Samurai's here for some. I mean, it was kind of like both of them, I guess, maybe before, because like Samurai was like huge upon announcement, but I do see the brevity of it all. You got Bard here, which is 1.0, Warrior here 2.0, Dragoon here 3.0, Monk 4.0, Dark Knight 5.0, yeah, and Walker 6.0. So. Well, no, they're not going to announce the new. Never mind. I totally like jumped way far ahead, thinking like they'll mention the new job, like you know what it'll be based out of thing, but we're not at 7.0, even like by a long shot. Or maybe I mean, I don't know. I feel like they can do literally anything that they want with this upcoming patch because like there's nothing else to like really worry about. So this is really cool. Okay. Mid-April. Okay. So what, like 6-ish weeks from I guess when Live Letter was so Friday? Yeah. So at least like 6 weeks from Friday. Okay. I mean that's not too bad. That's like plenty of time to try to do everything that we need to do content wise and like gear wise and grind wise and all of this stuff. So we're pretty much at the end though, so it's not like we're really like behind severely, but there are a lot of things that I want to get done at least before this patch comes out. But again, 6 weeks is like so much time, so it's not going to be all that bad. Okay. Let us know. New mission,
まずですね、新たなメインクエスト、まさに新章スタートということでですね、6.0 までを、ハイデリンゾディアーク編と呼んでいて、もちろん物語としては一応地続きなので、もうなんか全員記憶がなくなってますとか、初めましてとかいう感じではない。
Oh, there's like a cutscene. Oh, a bunch of cutscenes. Okay. I see. I'm getting like small little snippets of what's to come. So I'm trying like to really avoid that as like much as possible.
何編になるのっていう
But I'll be amazed if they even give us like a sliver of a trailer. I don't know. I feel like a trailer makes a lot of sense. But if we don't get a trailer, that's also okay. Because I feel like because the way that they're doing it this time around, it's going to be very different from how they normally do, you know, their announcements. Because they actually show you like the trailer of like content to come. And then let us know that like battle changes are coming out in like, you know, the next one where they kind of point in some details and stuff like that too. So we'll see. But I feel like they'll at least let us know if there are any battle changes for like PvE jobs, that there are going to be at least changes aiming towards certain jobs. Because like I feel like the main jobs in question in terms of like rework or at least like some kind of like change is like the big one is White Mage for sure. I would say like ooh. Oh my god, there's muffins and donuts and tea and or other coffee. I like all this. Also Sataru. The goat. They need to like, well, not hurry up, but they need to give Tataru some kind of a job. I feel like low key, if they made her a healer, it'll be pretty sweet. It'll definitely be like the most random. I mean, I guess because like she's a disciple of like Hand for the most part, because she's just crafting stuff for the most part for the team, because she's like a weaver and a culinarian. Like low-key, you know, like a leather worker too. But if they can, like, if they make her like a tank, that would be so left field, but so cool. Even like healer, one of the two. I'm sold on that concept in its entirety. So that would be really fun. If they even like again like go in that direction. I don't expect it, but if they do, lit. If they don't, that's also okay. It's okay. They don't necessarily go that far into all of it. But I think for right now, the predictions that I have is that we'll get info on the alliances. There will be brief announcements about changes for certain jobs. They might tell us something about the ultimate. We got a Stinny here holding a map. I guess like it's a new adventure thing. So I guess they're trying to figure out like what to do post all of what they've been through so far. So I don't really know what they can. I mean, like the direction of the saga literally can go in any direction. So I'd be even insanely shocked if we get some kind of like preface as to what's to come. They're like, yeah, like they found like a thing and it requires like investigation, right? And then who knows what happens afterwards. I think the big like story prediction that people have been saying is that somehow Xenos is still involved. I think that's like the fan theory at the moment. I agree with that though, because the way how the game ended, despite how it ended, was like amazing and freaking phenomenal. Something tells me that Xenos is not actually like done with the business that he tried to deal with us in, especially because he was like the Reaper, new job in that whole spiel too, and like his story plotline with all of it too, like it ended amazingly. But yeah, new side quests. Tataru's Grand Endeavor. Okay. Side quest though? I'll be intrigued if it's like for gear per se, instead of like. Oh my god, this face. Anytime she makes a face that doesn't look angelically innocent, you know she's up to something. That face is the exact face that I would assume, like on the low. I feel like Tataru never really has this impression, but this one definitely is taking away a lot of people's breaths just because. I would have had the same perception with this as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can a little bit fast forward. Just kind of like snip it into the next section. I don't want to like key skip because I don't want to like pre-see something I don't expect. So new role quest, additional story available after completing unlocked role quest. Okay, so that's gonna become role quest. They kind of like they enabled those, and the fact that they made it optional is actually really nice. But I feel like they should make it required again, just because like the lore for all the jobs like gets really dense the more you progress through the game. So if they can actually provide that more frequently, that'd be dope. まあ、クエストたくさんプレイされた方であればわかると思うんですけど、なんともう1枚あるんですけど、はい。オールスター感。Okay. Well, all the Grand Company people that kind of reformed together back in Garlemald. That's interesting. See, I wonder if they're gonna find something that's there. Because like Tower of Zot, granted it had like anima and that whole situation with like the invasion of the friggin' tower to figure out how to destroy it kind of thing was like crazy. But Garlemald had, I feel like there's a lot of things that they can uncover in that city because it's all like rubbled. So like that'll be very interesting to see what they do. New tribe quest. Okay, we got the Arcasadara tribe quest. That's cool. For battle classes. Okay. Well, I'm jealous. That'll be really nice though. Requirements: player must compete 2 side quests in Fafnir. Okay. So there's prerequisite quests to actually do the tribe quest. I mean, that's not really a big deal. I mean, there usually is anyways because it was the same thing with the Pixies. Plans to rename Beast Tribe Quest to Tribal Quest. Okay, I actually like that. The name Beast Tribe Quest it's a little bit just like, I mean, it's funny because like it's still like 2 syllables quests, right? But it's still like Tribal Beast Tribe. I mean, they're basically one and the same. But this does like clean up the name of it really nicely. So I do appreciate that they're doing that. That's actually kind of nice. All right, I dig that. Okay. Oh, we get to go back to this situation? Oh, bro. It's on. Somehow further Hildebrand adventures. Because, like, we didn't get Hildebrand not since Stormblood, even. Right? Yeah, something like that. So, this will be fun to have a magical comeback. I gotta replay that entire storyline, because that storyline is just pure comedy gold. It's phenomenal. I love all of it. Also, due to the end of the patch as well, so I mean, you know, by that time we're gonna at least understand that there's gonna be the next set of raids for P5 through 8 as well. I get that. That's kind of cool. That is actually so much though.
なんか今後もやっていくんなら、もうなんか新たな何こうそうシリーズ名。まあ一番最初の事件はヒルディブランドです多いですね。
This makes total sense. Also, where is this? This is not in like. This is not in Norvrad.
そうそう。まあ果たしてね、どんなその事件に巻き込まれ、どんな珍道中が待っているのか。まあパワーアップどこまで我々の悪ふざけカットシーンのコストが。本当ですよね。やばいんでヒルディ。
This could be in Fafnir. This could also be in Charlotte. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember seeing this kind of area anywhere. So maybe it's just like. I don't know. I don't know which area. I have no idea. However, this is like a staple pose to catch our boy Hildebrand, so that's actually amazing. So that's perfect. I love that.
僕は見てるんですけど、しっかり遊んでくださってるんだなっていうのを感じました。
I will definitely do a full-on just like stream of his quest line. That'll be the most fun ever.
クエストなんですけど、
これもサブクエストというかサイドクエスト
で、次元の狭間オメガ番外編。ちょっとこれはですね、まだ実装が 6.15 にするか18にするかちょっと当落線上なんですけど、
What is this?
レイドシリーズの次元の狭間オメガをクリアした後、
there's a deep dungeon coming out. So if they do an Omega-based deep dungeon, oh, that would be so lit. Because they wouldn't make this deep. I mean, the Ultimate Dragon Song. So this is, I don't know. Whenever I think about Omega, I definitely think of like raiding because it's like the whole staple behind it. But it would make a lot of sense if this is also like a deep dungeon-based scenario. Yeah, but that sounds sick though. Beyond the Rift sounds like such a clean title.
結構な文字数になので、まあそのつながりみたいなものをね、感じていただけるんじゃないかなと楽しみに思っておりますので、ぜひまだね次元の狭間オメガやってないんだよという方はやっておいていただけるとまだ全然間に合います。嬉しいかなと思います。そしてですね、さらにちょっとストーリー系あるんですけど、前回のプロデュースされたライブで、ちょっとお伝えしましたが、新生編のメインクエスト、コンテンツサポーター
I guess is it still too long for how it's currently designed? Because they did pretty good at you know, lowering the number by like, what was it, like 30 quests I think? I honestly, it's funny because if I can't even go back mentally and remember which quests that they would have taken out kind of thing. I'd have to like see like a before and after to know exactly which quests they got rid of. But I definitely replayed through it and like it's still really good story wise. for 2.0. So I would be so surprised to know like what those changes would be.
新たなインスタンスダンジョンがもちろん追加されますが、今回は行き先を
as with every patch,
シークレットとさせていただいて
Oh, come on. Really? It's a
ID でシークレットつくの珍しいです。
It would make sense though because like we would not the connection because you know what it is if they told us the name of the dungeon it would at least give a secret away as to like the direction of the story. So maybe they won't tell us what's happening story-wise with patch 6.1. That would be such a bold move of them for them to not tell us anything.
わからんまま新しい気持ちで行くっていうのもいいかなと思う。
I can't believe they're not revealing the dungeon
あえて
even.
ね出すのやめましょうという話。
I don't remember if they've ever not done that though. I feel like they definitely hid the dungeon. They always hide the EX stuff for sure, but like
そして新たな討伐討滅戦ですが、
Handsinger's Aria? Oh, that trial is going to be so crazy because even the normal version is on a level.
なるほどね。
And we didn't even get the chance to even go through it like that. So like, oh, I'm definitely not excited for that part. I mean, I'm excited to see what they I want to know what they do with everything that happens because that has to be the most insane trial ever. Because like, even Hades was pretty nutty, and we also had what was it? King Thornton was also pretty goated. So like, oh, I can't even imagine. Even like Shinryu was ridiculous. So this one, it's gonna be such a nightmare. It's gonna be insane to such a degree. I would have absolutely no idea what to expect from that fight. Also, hopefully the weapons look sick because that weapon will definitely change a little bit of like damage output until you start getting, you know, like final raid weapons from the raids. Oh my god! Really? Okay, because like, I'm not gonna lie, I totally thought that they were gonna do Unreal Trials and bring back like Ramu or something. But Ultima's Bane, okay, so for people who don't really, if you never really played it during the Realm Reborn days, that trial was nuts. It was so insane. I gotta go back and go watch a video about how just insane that trial was back then. Because even then, like too, like the damage output for that trial was so much lower than it would be now. So that fight was insane. I literally forgot that entire fight because like Praetorium definitely like minorly hid away the idea as to how crazy that fight is. I mean, I would say that Uwu kind of gives you like an advancement as to what they do, but if we're gonna get it at like a level 90 styled trial for this, oh no, it's gonna be so crazy. Because they're still using like 2.0 raids or trials, and those did not have telegraphs like that. So like, it's gonna be hard. Myths of the Realm, #1. I feel like it's like still like a name in progress kind of thing. I mean, Myths of the Realm probably sounds like the generalness of it, because you know, like how Nier Automata's Rage, which is called like the collaboration of it all, but they actually have like specific names like Puppet's Bunker and whatnot. So they probably don't have like a name for the alliance just yet, or they do, but they're not going to tell us, which is equally plausible. But Myths of the Realm is a great name for, you know, the series of it all. So that's actually really cool. Oh, this gives me like some Delta Escape vibes. Like some really good Delta Escape vibes. Do we even pass by? Because this looks like Elpis, but I don't even know where this would even be at in the world. Because it's not by Puerto Rico, nor is it by I don't even know. This might be like in the instance though, actually, now that I think about it more likely. It might be actually in the instance versus it being the actual like area you go to get the quest kind of thing. This looks super tight though. Dragon's on Surprise, yup. I know that everyone is like going crazy over this. You know what I hope? I hope there is like at least like a screenshot of what it could look like. I would love to just get like a tiny clip as to who was involved, because everybody already knows it's going to be like Nidhogg, because you can hear that song already. Nidhogg in Estinian Dragon Rage form, red form, so we're definitely going to get some Hot Tail, some Bulwark Shield nonsense. Because also, like, there's so many dragons during that entire series. Because also, like, you can't even tie it, because it's based on the trials this time, because T was on the raids, so no Alexander stuff. But this is trial-based stuff. Wait, is this the area? This was from the, oh my god, really? This is from the vault area. Yo, if this is the arena for Dragon Song Surprise, it's gonna be ridiculous. Oh my god, because there's the Paladin, right? I think that's the, is that Black Mage? I think that's Black Mage? That looks like Warrior? We're fighting the 12 Knights? It has to be all 12 Knights. Guaranteed. Yo, it's Horace Velgar and Nidhogg! But what's this on his neck? Okay, hold on. Wait a second. No. This is not okay. Why does he have... This is gonna be Midgar Sormer all over again. Oh no. Yeah, I mean the platform changes from like the vault to the Nidhogg arena. You know what that means? They're gonna fuse somehow, right? If they like fuse into some like Horace Velgar Nidhogg or Nid-Horace Velhogg dragon thing, like a Hydra, oh no. That's gonna be so crazy. Yo, Nidhogg is chilling, but this around Horace Velgar's neck raises questions. I mean, the assumption I have is like you got to remove this from him. I feel like he's under some kind of control. Like it's like somebody's doing some kind of nonsense, like some King Thornton type stuff. So removing this will do something for Horace Velgar, and then I guess Thornton does some other nonsense, just grabs both of them together and just evolves into who knows what. But this raises a lot of concerns. I mean, they kind of have to though, because at the same time, it's like, if I go back to tea time, you know, there's moments where you gotta fight friggin' 3 things basically at the same time mechanic-wise. So to deal with like the 2 of them and like Red Estinian or like Thornton or the Knights of the round, it's so much. No, this is a lot. Okay, job adjustments. Okay. Can we get specifics on who though? Okay, I guess there's no like immediate details from like this screen. It looks like it just switches into the next screen without really PvP. I think this is part 1. Crystalline conflict, small scale PvP. Cool. Action improvements and adrenaline rush actions. Okay. PvP reward system. That's go. That's W. That's a big W. PvP reward system, like a new version of it. That's really cool. It can even be gear or just like a different currency for PvP, so you can just buy stuff with it. Giving us like poetics and astronomy is great and all. I don't know, if there's a way to like, because here's the thing, if you cap out on Wolfmarks and astronomy, but you still want to play PvP for like something besides like XP, then if they can implement something that's rewarding, that's like good, amazing. I don't know what they would need to do per se to do that, but like there still obviously is like the mount you have to get for getting like 100 wins, for example. But as long as you can progress towards that mount and work on something else, because like me, for example, like being capped on all jobs already, I can't do PvP roulette, for example, to get like leveled up on my characters. It's not gonna work like that. I have to actually do it for getting like whatever the PvP glam gear will be when they release that actual content. I know that they, you know, mentioned the name of it, but I don't think she said like who is doing it. Oh, Millions is doing the custom deliveries. She's the best. She reminds me low-key of my own mom. The greatest mother ever. favorite human being. Oh my gosh, he has a suit on too. Yo, a millions is like, this is a treasure. Okay, I don't know what in the future in the world will happen with the millions, but she is literally the most treasured. Like, you know, we had like Tesla in the beginning, same thing. Like when we had Tesla and Shadowbringer, a millions is in the same boat. That is mom on the realest of reals. I would protect the millions with my life, low key, if it ever came down to it. No cap. And again, Ishcard housing. Listen, I know everybody's gonna go nuts over this. I think I'm the only person who like doesn't care. I'm kind of like, whatever.
前に言ってたキャラクターカードに触れたものの正式名称がアドベンチャラープレート
Not like titles.
になりました。
So what does that mean?
で、まあ、
Oh, kind of like a profile photo kind of thing? That's actually really cool. I wonder if they have like an example of what that'll look like though. Because they go into pretty strong detail over it. I think I saw like a small example of it in the scroll bar here, so we'll see if they like kind of throw us into it. Unending codex. Okay, I totally just skipped whatever this is, but it goes in. Okay, okay, here we are. I was like, wait, what is this? Glossary of characters and terms. Oh my god, yes! This is the penultimate way to find out the lore of this game, and you can just read through all of it. I even think that they'll even make it like cinematic in some cases. Unlock the main scenario of patch 6.1 and add it to your collection with new entries added as the story unfolds. Massive win. All characters and terms will not be immediately available. That's actually great though, because that means that you don't get to find out information about the character in the storyline unless you've interacted with them. If they do that, that's perfect, because that way like you don't like scroll through the codex and then find a character you've never seen before and you're like, who's this person? And then they tell you who they are and what they are. And perfect. This game has not had a codex in literally 10 years, and that's insane to think about, like, low-key. Because all the codex and like things have existed in like their physical encyclopedias, so to be putting that like digitally in the game is amazing. I love that. Like, thank goodness that they've actually implemented that. I really like that, because that just makes it really easy to just fall back to. Because I don't want to like off screen like Google a character's name to figure out exactly like what patch they were from and where they came from, kind of thing. If they implement all of that in this codex, goated. That's perfect. Okay, let's find out. Data center. Oh, okay. They're going like past the 1.5 patching, because I don't think they've ever done. Because usually like patch 5 is the final patch, and then they just go into the the next big one. So the fact that they're going through it like this makes actual sense. Okay. So we do get a 1.8. New game positions for 6.0. Okay. So Unwalker patches, sick. Rothgar hairstyles, cool. More glamour plates and locations where they can be used. Oh, you see, the locations thing is actually what it is, but more glamour plates is so much more important. I literally had to take out my caster glamour plates and put my rangers because I'm not using caster this tier. So the fact that they're gonna add more of this, so I don't have to like switch around again, amazing. If like low key, if they can put 20, great. If they put 25, that's perfect. I feel like 25 is like the perfect number. They might not give us an actual number they're going to be giving us wise, but like even if they just double it from 10 to 20, that's amazing. If they can do me a solid favor though and do 25, then I'll never have to worry about glamours again, because it's like every single PvE job, you even have like your your crafting and gathering. And then your funsies, so that's good. That's actually, yeah, that'll work out. Okay, lastly, ability to try on items. Oh my god, that's actually amazing! Okay, so literally, okay, I gotta pause actually, this is the first time. So the thing that I've always had issues with, Dream Fitting is actually the perfect name for this too, but I always, because you know what it is, everyone either goes to like Limsa Gridania or Ul'dah and they go run around the area and go find people who just are wearing the outfits that you want to buy, but you don't know what it looks like in your character. I can't even tell you how many times I run around looking for the Minfilia outfit, or I gotta send like a shout and ask people, hey, who has the thing and link it so I can try it on. But the fact that they are doing this is phenomenal because I don't even gotta worry about bothering people anymore. I can just simply go check it out for myself. This is perfect. Like, these people are so genius, it's insane. I love that they're finally implementing something like this because that way I don't have to just buy the piece, and it looks like you can individually try on each piece. So if I can do that and mix and match it with my own pieces I already own now, that would be the best. Literally the best. It just makes glamoring freaking that much easier to deal with when you're not necessarily trying to figure out a certain piece. Because to find like the leg piece specifically for something is so much effort. So it's really easy now that they're going to actually implement that. I didn't see when they said when they were going to add it though, but the fact that they're adding it in general is like the best. So like, it's fine. I'm guessing 6.1. That makes sense actually. So. New idle animations for parasols. Okay, well, that's just gonna be fun. All right, I mean, I'm kind of indifferent to it. It's not a big deal. I don't. People actually collect the parasols, which I understand that. Checkmark displayed on items used to obtain minions, mounts, etc. already acquired. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Although, like, I understand that because on the occasion, like. When I go through, I don't know, like Puppet's Bunker, I guess because I play with so many alts, it definitely confuses me. Improve market search for items to obtain means and mounts. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Yeah, because all of it's under like miscellaneous. But yeah, I always forget with the number of characters I play with in this game who has what minion or mount, so I just lose track all the time. So this will be just a very nice quality of life that is less of a worry. See that's amazing. And what's even better is that they actually separate it. So these are all mounts and these are all minions. I mean, I'm pretty sure the pricing of all this will still be as high as it is right now, but at the least though, you can easily tell that you have, something like this. And you can even see which ones you don't have to and filter it too. They're genius. See, they actually separated all of this stuff in the miscellaneous category. That's perfect. That's amazing. I'm really glad that they actually did that. That is lit. Okay. I see there's something that's very fancy schmancy looking, so we'll find out what this is. So far, this patch has been extremely loaded with content, and it's great. Definitely am very glad with what they've been adding so far. And it's also for just 6.1. Like, imagine when we start getting into 6.2 and then they add even more stuff and more changes, like, it's going to be so much better with time. FanFest, imagine. Oh, that looks like a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, you boy. I have no idea. Oh shoot, that's kind of cool actually. Oh, are they like timepieces, like watches? No. Oh, that's Noctis. Oh, okay, there's Lise, I see that. I see lightning and snow. 12. Oh, it's a countdown. Oh my god, I'm so... Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, I see. It's a countdown of the years of the games that come out each year. Okay. Ooh. This has to be like an insane announcement if it's going like this. This looks freaking amazing. Oh, this looks awesome. I literally love this. This is awesome. Hey, let's go. Respect. There's the main. Love that. Always got all the white mage. Ooh, this is cool. I feel like the building looks like a PS5. I wonder if that's like a hint of any kind. New dungeon? Imagine. Oh, ha ha ha. Oh my gosh. That's the best. Also, like, the detail is immaculate. That's such powerful detail. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I see this. This is great. Oh, this is running Mega Man. Oh no! Oh. Oh, that's a lot of more chocobos. I thought that there were. Oh. Always after the cake. 100%. I love this so much. Oh no. Let's go, Paladin. Oh, Bahamut's pissed. Does not even care. Bahamut is literally a Mega Flare breathing dragon. You can't stop him. Unless you're like wearing this or something. This like almost gives me like a mobile game vibe too. It's very interesting. Oh, that is sick. Oh, and they seal him? Perfect. Nope, hang on. Okay. Take it back. It's like, no way they trap him. Oh, they did! Oh! See, I was ready, because like it got smaller and smaller. I was just waiting for it to explode again like tenfold. Hey, but shout out to them for getting that victory. Imagine they punch through it again. It's like another thing. Oh, the Ferris wheel game. That's really cool. Like perfect timing of that change. Hey. That is a phenomenal celebration. Oh, that's so cool. Everyone's smile is just like, just so genuinely good. It's nice. I love that. Even the little boy, oh, adorable kid. That kid is so happy to see Final Fantasy fireworks. I understand. amazing. Oh my gosh. He's like, I'm not done yet. I'll be back. That was the coolest, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Oh, 2017. I guess this was like a 30, what was it, like a 30th anniversary like celebration, because like technically it's like 35 years now, I guess, right? Or like we're gonna be getting there, because they're, you know, it'll be this upcoming December. It'll be the 35th anniversary. Yeah, I actually get that. Oh, this is the best song ever, man. I love this song. Oh, it's such a shame to skip it though. We're gonna skip it though. I'm so sorry. We'll play it later, I promise. I love that song. That song is one of the greatest songs ever. Like, ever.
ね、コメントもあ
Yeah,
りました
but it's gonna be the 35th anniversary this year. That's kind of crazy though.
戻ってきますよまた
Like 5 years flew by so quickly when
な
they
んで
made
まあ
that
もうちょ
announcement
っ
for
と
the
ね
35th
みんなで
anniversary.
戦っていきましょう。頑張りましょう。さて、
They're
じゃあ
definitely gonna celebrate it in some like amazing way. They kind of have to.
コンテンツ特集パート
はい
1 の
Oh,
後
okay.
半戦でございま
Oh
す。
my god, Praetorium.
では
Imagine.
最初にですね、まずその新
I
製
remember
編
like
の
Loki hearing it though. They were
登場
getting
で
rid of it.
フェイスを使うことをコン
Okay,
テ
duty
ンツサポ
support
ータ
system.
ーっていう言い方に変えます。
Because I remember they mentioned they were trying to make this game like more single player friendly per se. Which like I totally get
僕
that.
が一番間違えそうなんだけどフェイスってい
In
う
the
のは
future, Trust will for
暁のメ
soul
ン
with
バ
the
ーの
avatar
全体を
leveling
育成する
system.
っていうシステムの
Which
ことを
like
フェイスって呼ぶ
I
ように
get
して
that too
メ
because
インクエスト上のストーリーを進
leveling
める
up
ための
or rather
NPC
bringing
と一緒に
in
コンテンツを攻略するっ
like
ていう
the
シ
main
ステム全体
characters
をコン
for
テン
doing
ツサ
dungeon
ポー
runs is
ターって
great,
いう言い
but they
方を
don't
します
level
の
up
で
with you,
こ
and so
れ
that
は
makes
新規
trust
で入って
leveling
くる
like
方
just
はもうコンテン
more
ツサ
of
ポ
a
ーターとして
grind,
馴
which is
染ん
like
でいくって言っ
fine.
てくれると思うんで
But if you could like
さ
systematically
スタ
work
ート
on
とか
it at the same
始まっ
time,
ていくんで
then that'd be awesome. Because you know you gotta do it like one more time basically where you go
こ
to
ち
the
ら
dungeons. It's like 2 more
覚えていただ
times.
けると
That's also
まあ
like
徐
good
々
to
に
see.
コンポタっていう
Because grinding for that title is quite a lot. I haven't even gotten it yet for having all the characters like level 90. I only did the one for all
コンサ
level
ポじゃ
80,
ダメかい
and then I was like, oh wait,
コンサポ
that's right. Because then you spend the entire time just working on doing like daily roulettes to level up to 90. So when you're done with that, it's like, oh,
じゃん
well now I gotta like do this my own time kind of thing. Because I personally gain nothing from
先
doing
に
trust
コン
dungeons
ポタって言うんじゃなかっ
if
た
jobs are not at 90 or if they are all at 90. So that's my current scenario. Everything's at 90. So like I'll have to work on the trust
新
system.
製編のメインクエストじゃあ具
when
体
the
的
chance
にパッチ 6.1 でどうなっていくかというところをお伝えしてまい
No,
り
it'll be
ます。
changing
はい
in a second.
まず
Okay, so
メイン
2.0.
クちょっとねイレギュ
Four-player
ラーダン
dungeons
ジョン
and
は
trials
選べる可能性はあるんですけ
can
ど
be complete with NPCs.
説明が
I
難
like
しい
that actually. See,
基
because
本は
that's
自動調
really
整されるん
nice.
で
Because I'll tell you
あま
what,
り
the
考え
fact
る
that
こと
like
なく
having, you know what it is?
していけば
It's not even the fact that you could do it like this. It's the fact that you have the option.
で
Having the option to either do it with players or without players is amazing. Like you don't necessarily need to force it to be like one way or another.
コンテンツに
Because
関
like
して
when you
は
do it one way and it's only
6.5 ま
it's
で
like
に
the only option,
全
then you
て
kind of get used to it and you're like, okay, like I get it.
する
But the fact that
つ
you
も
can
りです
actually like
はい
do this on your own
で
pace and your own time
8
is
人
really
コンテン
nice.
ツ
So that I personally,
に
if I
関しては
really, you know, didn't want it to wait
ちょっとすいません
as like a
あの
DPS, I
対応
can
コ
just
ストとい
do
うか
this
ギ
with
ミック
people
の
with
調整も
NPCs.
全部やらなきゃ
I
い
mean,
けない
like,
ので
if
ちょっ
NPCs
と
doing something like pull heavy, then
単
that'd be
周では
great. But
難しいの
like,
で
it's also at the end of the world if they
7.0
don't.
以降
Because also you
に
do a lot of damage
順
if
次
you're in a
対
lower
応
level
できない
dungeon.
かっていうのをやって
Where
いき
like
たい
pulling heavy like
と思って
doesn't
ます
really become like
な
the biggest
感
requirement.
じのコンテンツサポーター
Oh, it's not like
こんな感じで
oh.
その時
It isn't just
メンバー
like
が右側に出てて
it can be
自分の
any
ロールが
NPC
変わると
kind of character?
このメンバーも
Oh,
自
that's
分に変わる
lit.
というふうに
That is
思
so
って
tight.
ください
The fact that they just generate a character just off the random for you, I low-key hope that they use like a random system for it.
あの
Like that way, it's not the same Conjurer, Lancer, and Thaumaturge every single time. I hope that they randomize it
そうですね
every single time. So like if I went in as a white mage, like if it could be a warrior or a gladiator, and it isn't the same character every single time, that's goated.
これはもう
I hope that
ゲー
they
ム序
actually
盤なんで
implement a system to make it like super crazy random.
でじゃあちょっとスクリーンショッ
Because like I don't mind it being like this,
ト
but
雰囲
like
気を見て
oh
みま
my
しょう
god, this is
まあ
tight.
これ
まあ
This is so
わかん
cool.
ないと思うんだけど
Because not only does it teach people mechanics, but it also lets you play the game at your own pace. This is goated. This is so good. I'm not even like, oh, I love this. Because you literally roll in with your own squad. Also, that looks like Castro almost. Actually, I think that is Castro. Which, like, okay, I understood that they were trying to rework Castro and Praetorium, like, a little bit, which, like, I get it, but in terms of, like, the continuity of, like, the story, the fact that they reduce it from 8 to 4 will be very weird. I would almost even tell them to not do this, especially if it adds any kind of, like, continuity issues. But they have great writers, so I'm sure they're gonna like, honestly, I won't be surprised if they almost, like, rewrite the story for 2.0 in a way that it all blends in together, because they're definitely trying to, like, you know, Realm Reborn is very old for content that they had released back then, so, like, them fixing it makes total sense.
ここに表示されてるやつはすべてコンテンツサポーターでクリアできるようになっております。
Literally 2.0 is all supportable via the duty system. Okay, that's actually sick.
やっぱダンジョンとかあとボス
I like that a lot though.
はい。
Oh, I saw that. Okay.
ではより大きく
They made Cape Westwood a single-player battle instead of an 8-player trial.
1分で終わってポカンとす
You
る
know,
っていうネタは
this is fine.
都市伝説に
Well, because what that means is, like, they just take this out as a trial altogether. So it won't even be like a trial, but it'll be an instance, if
命を
anything.
かけてね
I feel like they took notes from Endwalker because the final battle of Endwalker is a solo quest battle, so, like, that makes sense.
いかがなものかと
So I get that.
でですね
I get that a lot. I will definitely miss this as a trial.
カストルムメリディアヌム
Yeah, and they made
これま
Cash
で
in a
8
4-player
人用ダン
dungeon.
ジョンでしたが
I mean, that's okay.
で、さらにですね
I'll tell you what though, if they make this actually like a 4-player dungeon that you can actually implement into, then that'd be cool.
魔道
Three
場
separate
プラネトリウム
duties.
はですね、めっちゃ大幅に変えました。
Oh.
これも超長い8人ダンジョン
Okay,
だったん
so
です
it's
けど
no longer like a 45-minute dungeon.
分割
It's gonna be
して
separated
ありま
into
す
different
コンテンツと
duties.
して
I wonder if they're all individual
4
dungeons
人
then.
用の討伐討滅戦に作り直して、
なるほどね。
Oh, that's actually pretty dope.
でその後これまた
Okay,
私の
interesting.
持ち主である
はい。
サンクレット
I'm
がどう
okay
なっても
with
いいの
this
かみたいなことを言ってるのに
For them to split it like this is actually cool.
こう叩き続けるみたいな
Because like 45 minutes of
なっ
Praetorium,
てます
yeah, like it's a
8年の
lot.
ハブ
It
レア
really is
戦
a lot.
が
So for them to break it down into 3 sections like this is really cool. Now, what I hope though is like with main scenario being like of roulette still, they still allow you to do one of these 3 things, or even the Cape Westwind instance, or even the cash. Because then they end up breaking it from like 2 things for roulette into 5, and that's actually really nice. But also, what this means is that people are going to see a La Habrea battle very, very differently than we have for the longest time. I don't even remember what the battle was for that, because honestly, it got so confuddled under like Praetorium that like. But it's not like brain dead like that. Like you can't just hit the boss until it's over kind of thing. Like they're going to actually end up extending this significantly so. Like significantly so. So this will be the thing that makes the most sense change-wise. So the duties will change. Okay, so then we have Castrum, we have Praetorium, and we have Port Decumano, which is a 4-player trial. Okay, so there's which is the ultimate battle, which makes sense. And they're gonna adjust the reward to see for duty roulette. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what though, if they decrease the amount of XP you get, that's honestly not gonna be the end of the world, because like in Ultimatum, the content will just be shorter anyways, so you don't get like basically 4 dungeons and a trial. Something like that. It's like 2-part dungeon and like 3-part trial. It's gonna be like 2 dungeons and a trial basically. So this is actually fine. Because you have regular Ultima, Fire Ultima, La Habrea, then you have Nero. and you have Gaia's pre-ultimate. So that's five trial battles basically broken down. And there's like 2 dungeons basically that's sitting there too. So that's kind of cool. Okay, talking about deep drama. I mean, this is kind of like we can get into this very quickly. A lot of players use logical data.
マナからエレメンタルに遊びに行ったりできるようになると思ってください。
Allows players to visit different worlds in different logical data centers within the same physical data center and challenges from players. Oh, I see. So like, I guess all of NA, all of Europe, all of Japan, and then I guess Materia and Oceania will be alone. Okay, it still says traveler. Oh no, I guess it says wander if you're in like a different world server. Okay. So the restrictions are business system will apply the same way, it's fine, and additional features such as free company chat, cross-border chat, PvP teams are restricted with DC travel. Okay. I mean, that makes sense actually, I'm not really too close to that. Cross-rolling shell chat is available as long as the cross-rolling shell set exists within a logical data center. Okay, so like as long as your CWLS is not in like Europe and America, then like it's not, it shouldn't really pose an issue. The chat unavailable visiting another logical data center. Okay, it's fine. Future patch 2 and possible join class relations on other logical data centers. Okay, so you can, if I'm on like Ether, I can join CWLSs that are in like Primal and Crystal. That's cool. How to travel? Select a data center from the character selection screen. Oh, it's not in game? Okay. Huh. I like how they hid this. And you can't transfer, you can't cancel the transfer? Oh, that's gonna be rough. Because that means that like if you try to leave from like Ether to go to Prime, I mean, as an example like this, like you're stuck on that title screen and you can't do anything until you actually get there. I mean, okay. That's gonna be nice, but like it's not really gonna be like a massive ordeal. Yeah, because then you pick your world and the character. So like, okay, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. It's not like insane, but it's like fine. Oh. Okay. They should be adding a third one like Loki. That makes sense. Because they've had the worst login issues since Unwalker came out. Like Loki. America has been fine. Europe has been pretty good. Damn. Oh, I see. So, because yeah, it's like 10 per, so they can easily just break it down and then do 8 each, so then the 32 in a similar fashion. Yeah, I mean, because like America's having the same thing as well, so like that makes sense. So, the login limit should definitely help out a lot for them. So that's really cool. I mean, America will be getting the same thing as well. So. Meteor. Okay. That is sick. Oh, okay. They're getting Unicorn and Vilford and Jingles.
どんなタイプの人たちがいるかとかいうのを多角的に
I think all of these are the same. They definitely took, yeah, they took 2 from Elemental, they made it here. They took 3 from Gaia and 3 from Mana and put them just like this. Yeah, so now each one has 8. That's perfect. That's actually fair. That's actually great.
どうぞ。2つのワールドが、違う。メンバー2つ CA。データセンタートラベルを使って遊びに行ったり、
oh, okay, they're explaining the CWO system. Okay, I mean, this isn't going to be like a
マナ DC 遊び
so we can kind of bypass this quite a bit.
で、これによってさらにパッチ 6.2 でメンバーを追加していける
link shell that's in Mana and the one's in Meteor, then the Mana one won't be, but the Meteor one will. I mean, that's fine. I pretty much get that.
だんだんこう垣根をして、まずリグループしてから一定期間日本データセンター内でホームワールド変更
Yeah, and like 100% when NA gets their 4TC, the same thing will apply. Like 100%.
どっちみち FC はワールド内
reimbursed full price of the estate and competition has 3 million gil. That's actually pretty sweet. That's okay.
まあこの論理データセンターをチャットと貫通できればいいんですけど。今日も PLL 以上なんですが、締める前にお知らせが今日は伝説デー。
Yeah, Ladies Day begins March 14th. Big facts.
はい、ちょっと遅めの開催となりますが、14日から開催させていただきます。
On the 7th on Losa?
週明け月曜日になりましたらば、
Cool.
トピックスとか特設サイトが
They're
立ち上がりますので、
probably
そちら
not
で
going to reveal
ご
anything as to
確認
what's
き
going to
ま
be
して、
there.
フランス語とドイツ語の
Oh,
ト
they're
ランス
hiring
レ
people.
ー
That's
タ
kind
ー
of
を大
cool.
募集しておりますと
Oh, freelancers.
いうお知らせ
Oh,
です。
for translators.
我
There
こ
you
そ
go, from
という方がいらっしゃればですね、ぜひとも、
That's cool.
ご覧
思ってるんですけど、
Okay.
まあできる限り
And there we
疑
have
問
it.
点っていうところは
Perfectly done under an hour.
解消
I
でき
like
るようにで
this.
すね。
This patch is going to be really, really exciting. I'm looking forward to literally everything that they've got going on. I wonder if I can find the Vanasan real quick, like Loki, as a way to like close this out. But this will definitely be very, very, very fun and exciting to see like all this kind of like come into place. I'm looking forward to all of this fun content is going to come out, and it's going to be freaking amazing. So hopefully this digest breaks down evenly enough. All of this is so exciting. I can't wait. Because the other thing too is like this is only like a snippet of what's actually coming to, because we only understand like the name of the patch, some of the content that's coming out in the future, a big thank you to a lot of things, and like miscellaneous updates. We literally know nothing else. So there's still so much more. We didn't even get like a trailer. We didn't even get a trailer or a hint as to what's coming out for like the story. But yeah, I just really like vomited words. So I'm so sorry. But the fact that we're not getting any kind of content hint whatsoever for 6.1, the story has to be dense, and there has to be so much packed in that we're just not ready for. I hope that when the next live letter comes out, I don't think they put a date as to when it's coming out, but it has to happen like before, like the 2 weeks before. So next live letter will probably be in April, like early April, or even like end of March. And they're probably going to give us a full rundown as to what that trailer would look like for the content that's coming out. Because there's literally no indication as to what they could possibly add. All I can assume is that it's going to be just based out of like stuff that's relatable to starting the new adventure, right? So like they find some map, something looks weird, some kind of disturbance, whatever that it is. Either way, end of the day, extreme excitement. So we'll find out in a couple weeks to come. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and yeah, have a good night.